So, I finally heard back from my realtor this week, and that means it's time to start making some changes. Just got off of work. We are now in the phase of making the house look as normal as possible. I feel like we are normal. I guess, to be fair, less boldly aesthetic than most people will want to buy. Reached out to the realtor. She is coming at the very end of the month to do a full walkthrough of the house. But in the meantime, she invited me to send her some photos. Sure did. I'm laughing so I don't cry. I'm kidding. It's not that serious. I sent some photos and she responded back. And I haven't read it yet because I'm nervous. My husband was like, "You'll be fine, Jen." She sent it at 11:30 a.m. and I've been promptly ignoring it. It's 5:23. Hi, Jen. Oh, God. Sorry I missed your text. I would recommend removing the decorations on the shelves and the faux fireplace. Okay? You can leave the painting in the middle. Painting? Oh, no, that's the TV. I'll see better in person. Oh, that's not bad. Mountain molehill, right? Okay, so that's not bad. I will be de-spookifying, less gothicing my home so I'm able to sell it. But I think it's going to be a fun challenge because I don't want to remove my personality, but I understand the realtor process. And if you want to sell your home, it's going to have to be pretty neutral for it to sell. Thought I'd get you up to speed. It's begun. Let's do this. So aside from getting the decor taken care of, we had to have a contractor come in and redo the baseboards for this room. Yeah, it's looking a little rough, but everything's starting to come together. And the next day, we had our first phone call with our Tennessee realtor.
Hey, how are y'all doing?
Doing really well. How about yourself?
Doing good, doing good. Well, exciting that you guys are considering a move.
As you can see, I was trying to be a very studious student, writing down as many answers to my questions as I possibly could muster. It was a great introductory call. We were connected by the realtor here in Florida, but more on that later.
Go ahead and shoot over a text with Jen's number and then both of your emails, and then keep me posted on how it's going with getting your house in the market, and then we'll start looking for rentals.
Will do.
Went extremely well.
Cottonmouth. I was like talking. It was good. It was good.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
She seems so sweet and very willing to help. And all right, I'm gonna get myself together and then we'll head out. I figured it'd be a good time to kind of catch you up. Currently, I'm in the car, obviously. Kenneth is in GameStop. We have an Xbox One that we want to trade in, getting some extra cash, which we're putting all to the move. Saving. Which brings me to the phone call that we had. We talked for about 15 minutes, and I knew it was a great start and almost cliche, but I appreciate this cliche. When we answered, she said, "Hey, y'all, good morning." And I was like, I found my people. One of the first questions she asked was, so why are you coming up to Tennessee? As a Floridian who's experienced so much growth in the last 10 years, I had to acknowledge that Tennessee is going through the same. Of course, not in the pace that is Florida, certainly not, but it is growing. I was like, don't worry, our intentions are pure. But it was sweet because we were like reassuring, like, don't worry, we are going to be taking off our Florida hat and becoming volunteers. Hopefully Kenneth will escape from GameStop shortly and then off to go do some shopping. So Michael's has their Ashland collection on sale for 50% off. So this is actually really nice. I think this is This is what normies like, right? I'm kidding. It's actually really beautiful stuff. But I was just joking with Kenneth, and I said I get to take on another personality today. I get to buy like neutral stuff. Oh, you guys, look at this. What do you think? With this cell? I think my realtor would love this. Oh wait, come on. The cheetah lamp. Let's do this. Why not? I'm kidding. Okay. Let's behave. Let's behave. This would be a nice little vase, right? It's 50% off. Oof. Listen, we are not trying to break the bank. That is $39.99. It's $20, but I think that's a little steep. Maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. This is nice. I like these. And these will kind of fit in with what we have currently. 34. So it'd be 17. That's actually really nice. I think I'm gonna grab this. All right. Maybe I've changed my mind. So this is a little pot thing with flowers already inside of it, and it's $17. So it's the same price as the vase that I picked up. So I think this will be a complete piece that I'll be able to use. This is so funny. So we keep looking at this and we keep saying the more that we like, the longer we look at this, the uglier it gets. Can't do it, y'all. Can't do it. Okay, putting it back. We're off the square one again. I don't know. This is crazy. Okay, putting it back. What do you do? Is it just taking away? Should I just take away stuff and leave my house empty? Do the people even care? I don't know. I figured I should at least buy a couple of pieces that are more neutral, so then I don't have to worry about it. Should I just go silver? Maybe silver. They are on sale. Maybe. Help. Send help. Jars? People like jars? This is actually neat. I like that. Maybe I should go the jar route. This is what happens. Get distracted. Oh, Care Bears. All right, let's go to the floral, shall we? Think we're gonna go green, honey. Green. Let's do something like this, because that'll go in those thingamajiggers, the vases at home. You're doing these vases. Do you get one stem per vase, or 2 per vase? Because I feel like if we just did one, it might look a little naked. Currently at home. Too much? I thought at first that was a big wolf, and it's not. It looks like a Siberian tiger. Is that no? Why is the tiger brown? Very confused. Oh my gosh, look at this. Imagine making this like a weeping angel. It'd be amazing. See, I digress again. I can't help myself. I gotta Gothicify. Is that a word? Everything. We're in the clearance section here. Let's see. Anything kind of stands out. I don't want to buy like pointless stuff. Like that's the one thing. Like I'm not here just to fill stuff in, you know? Has to have a rhyme or reason. Though I'd be hard pressed not to get this cool cat lounge. At home was disappointing. Didn't really see anything that jumped out at me there, which is fine. That's okay. We're not needing to buy everything today, but we are at Lowe's. We're gonna go inside and get some paint because we finally ID'd the color of the wall, alabaster. It only took a few years. I feel like I practically live at Home Depot or Lowe's, but we ended up getting a quart of the alabaster paint as well as some plaster for the walls. It's just so cute. I definitely don't need it. It's $8.97, but I feel like it's so fitting for Florida. It's plastic though. Is it plastic? It feels like plastic. Material. It's glass. Oh, it's glass and silicone. Okay, if it's glass, maybe I can grab it as like a farewell. I can kind of take this with me. It's actually really cute. All right. Gotta have. So cute. This is kind of like the non-offensive stuff that would be really good. They're super expensive. It's like 20 bucks. I like it, but I don't know. It's gonna have to stay. Did I turn it on? I turned it on. Look at that. It gets brighter. How do I do this? Being a nuisance. Moving on. It is another day. Had some breakfast, and you can see in the background I'm watching content creators here on YouTube. Her name's Ariel Bissett, and she is renovating this like 1800s home. So I'm gonna try not to get distracted. I'm gonna work with what I have, which is nothing. When I tell you, like, I scoured my entire house, even the garage, y'all, and I have like nothing. Nothing that isn't like ravens or a bat. Ooh, this box here, that's going to replace my darling ravens. So here I go. Oh, I gotta work out. Hello, babies. It's not bad. Very, very light. Get the styrofoam out of here because London loves to chew the styrofoam, and we do not need a vet bill. So, get these kitty hazards out of here. Move shop a little bit just so we can get closer to the mantle, or the faux mantle as I call it, so we can put these on either side. Does not even look right? Hold on. I gotta step back. That's not bad, right? What do you think? I think I'm gonna have to move him further this way. Maybe that's just how it is. Looks weird. I swear it's like even, but I see, we do have a box behind this vase here that kind of houses all of like the adapters and like the Wi-Fi box. So that's why if it looks darker or black, it's just because there's something behind that vase. This one obviously doesn't. So you see the baseboard with kind of our soundboard behind there. It's clean, modern, Gothic. I'll take it. Maybe not Gothic. I keep lying. I'm in denial. Now I can kind of get to these sad state of bookcases. And with these books, they are a little bit Gothic, but I think it's fine. I'm gonna leave these as is, and if my realtor says to remove them, I will. So, I'm not quite sure if this is a tip, but I do find this very helpful. For example, some of my books, if you read the binding, like this one is called Death Makes a Holiday. And what this book is about is a spooky tourism. So people will go to Transylvania to go visit Vlad, the Impaler's castle. So there's this great book that basically talks about just a cultural history of travel. But instead of removing the dust cover or removing the book entirely, what I'm gonna do is, when it's like this, I'm just gonna flip it like that. So you will have some bindings, but then you'll have kind of this break of white, which I think also will help lighten this area. So that's the idea. And then just take anything that's kind of weird, like Food to Die For. This is a cookbook, totally fine. But that's red, that's kind of cool. Put that there. There you go. And this is Brothers Grimm. Hopefully that's not offensive. Flip good old Egger that way. There you go. Okay, now just keep this clean. I'm gonna leave my lamp here. I kind of keep the cord hidden. There you go. I think that's nice. Thank goodness for Bath & Body Works, because I'm gonna be leaning heavily on candles. This process is honestly harder than I thought it would be, because I'm not just decorating, I'm trying to make it feel like someone else could live here. And I'm so used to styling things a certain way that pulling that back feels a little strange. But I think that's kind of the point. Things are changing right now, and this is just a small piece of that. It's weird how even something like this can feel like letting go a little bit. I have made an executive decision, and I'm gonna leave just these ravens on either side. These are the only bookends that I have, and yes, they're ravens, but we'll see what the realtor says that if I'm able to leave these two, because they could be birds, pigeons. I don't know. It just needed it. Like, I just couldn't do the, center, left, right thing again. And I think this is totally fine. So after a lot of toiling with these bookcases, this is where we landed. If you remember, this is how the living room looked before. Very Gothic spring, very Eastern. And now it's a lot more muted. Still clean, still modern, still a little bit me, just a lot more buyer friendly. So we'll go ahead and end the video here. I always appreciate you watching. It's so much fun hanging out with you. And until the next one, my friends, stay spooky forever, despite what the realtor says. I'm kidding. I'm playing nice. All right. See you soon. See you in the next one.